Justice League, the culmination of the Warner Brothers cinematic DC universe, starring Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill and others. What did I think of Justice League, you might ask? I didn't like it. I'm not going to talk about it. Instead, I'm going to talk about two polar opposite films. One over here and one over here. In a segment that I'm calling Yin and Yang. Double side of the coin. Two sides of the tracks. Opposite movies. Or with so many movies out in theaters, it's real easy to get caught up in just the big spectacles. But I'm finding more and more that my favorite films are the smaller ones. And critically speaking, those are usually the better received. Now, don't get me wrong, I look forward to Justice League. I look forward to Thor, unfortunately. But the films I liked lately have been tiny ones that I've actually had to seek out to watch. And one of those include The Killing of a Sacred Deer by director Yoho the director of The Lobster, a film I liked. For the most part, I think the second half got a little far from itself. In this film, I also like it. He has a very specific tone. It is incredibly dry. In fact, it's so dry that it's very difficult to tell what's a joke and what's supposed to be dramatic.
Your son told me that you've got lots of hair under your arms, 3 times more than I do, and that you've got a very hairy back and a very hairy belly.
I probably do have a little more hair than you do because I'm older than you. But soon you'll have more hair too. It's all down to hormones.
Can you show me, please? Can you take off your shirt and show me, please? Please.
And I think that plays kind of to its strength. The whole time you don't know whether you should be laughing or you should be upset or soaked in the drama. And I think that's kind of the point. I think that's kind of, life. And depending on what moments you laugh at and what moments you're upset by, that kind of speaks to just who we are as people, because different things hit us different ways. This movie is very beautifully shot. It's a little long, kind of like Lobster, the third act. I'm kind of just waiting to get to the point. He has a really good job of creating intrigue with his films, but I feel like once that kind of wears off, it's hard to get yourself through to the end, and sometimes you just want to get to the point. But it's one of the most fascinating and interesting films out right now, and I think it's beautifully shot, beautifully acted. Colin Farrell, incredible actor. Nicole Kidman doing some more interesting work that I haven't seen her do in a while. I don't think a lot of people are gonna like this film, and I think if you're willing to go with it, you're gonna get a lot out of it. It's a real kind of thinking mood piece, kind of like Nicholas Winding Refn, where if you're in his movie and you can go with it, you just kind of soak into the film. So I would definitely give Killing of a Sacred Deer a full endorsement.
Mom's gonna be upset. Can I tell you a secret? Don't tell her I told you. I think she likes you. I mean, she's attracted to you. But she says that's not true, but it is, I'm sure. And to be honest, I think you're perfect for each other. You'd make a great couple.
On the other side, we have complete over-the-top and absurdity in The Greasy Strangler. It's a movie that requires a lot of kind of patience and a lot of acceptance of the bizarre nature of it.
You ask it for chips and you get nothing.
Yes, you should tell management.
I pay $1 for the chips get stuck. The manager gets my $1 and I get no chips.
Please tell me, what flavor chips did you eventually decide upon?
Who cares? They were paprika-rich chips. I like the ridges. I put the tip of my tongue between ridges because that is where the salty chip dust is.
Yes, that's so true. I love ridges.
Yes, but what are these chips made from?
Potato.
Excuse me, what?
Unlike Killing of a Sacred Deer, where everything is undertold and undersold and underplayed, Greasy Strangler is fucking over the top in every aspect, in the dialogue and the character moments and the visuals, and I enjoy that too. I enjoy two ends because it was such an offbeat perspective on both that I was able to appreciate the vision and the mood that you don't get in any other movie. Greasy Strangler, I would recommend to people who do like weirder things, who like more absurdity, more absurdism. At its core, it's a touching tale about a dad and a father trying to connect with one another, but it's just presented in kind of a bizarro world where no human acts like a human. And to some people, this can turn you off. Some people, this can push you away. But even if it does do that, you can still get giggles out of it. You can still enjoy it. There are quotes in this movie that I'm still saying even weeks after I watched it.
Hey, I call bullshit on that.
We believe in the power of free drinks.
Check my cheeks.
Ricky Prickles.
Breathe in.
You're a bullshit artist.
Sir, I cannot do that. It's against regulations. I could lose my license.
Bye-bye. Fucking cunts.
It takes a joke that's kind of funny in the beginning, runs it to the point where it's no longer funny, and then just keeps pushing it to where it's come around and now it's funny again. With these two movies, I think you don't have to choose which camp you fall into, but I think if you're a fan of dramatic movies, psychological movies, movies with kind of underlining mysterious and gross and kind of a crawling creepiness to it, then I think Killing of a Sacred Deer might be your thing. Even if it isn't your thing, I think you'll still get something out of the incredible performances and the overall presentation and mood of the film. If you like more weird shit and more kind of sporadic absurdism, then I think you should give the Greasy Strangler a chance because it's non-stop. Greasy Strangler's been out for a while. It's on Amazon Prime. Check it out there. And I think the overall takeaway is go watch Lady Bird because it's probably the best movie of the year. Best movie of the decade. Best movie ever. Love it. Only movie that matters. The only movie that exists. That's a weird turn of events to get to an endorsement for a movie. Fuck it. Cut it. Tulu. I didn't actually want to do a Justice League review. I just wanted an excuse for this. I'll see you next time.